Okay, so the second session. So this section, again, remember, it's all about total body workout. And remember, it's all about following one exercise directly after another and only resting when you get to the end of the circuit. As ever, make sure you've got your music, you've got your timer, you've got some water, and you've got your reason why fixed firmly in your head before you start the workout. So trying to start the workouts with consistency, so at the same time as you do your previous workouts, is always going to help with that mindset. And as ever, if you can, do it somewhere private where you're not going to get any distractions, so you can be totally focused on you. Right, so first part of this workout, we're going to do a few exercises all linked together. Okay, so this first exercise is going to demonstrate how it looks, and then we're going to go and break it down all so we know exactly what we're doing. So here it goes. Okay, so as you can see, that was 3 exercises in one. You've got your one, which is your heavy leg workout. Your second one, we're going back to that upper body and we're working that chest part. Final one is working those legs and those chest together in a more of a heart kind of pumping exercise to get those endorphins going. So let's just break it down. First one is we are on our knees, our legs are back and our feet are out in this position. We'll clench our bum, suck in our tum, keep our bodies up nice and straight. And what we're going to do is going to lean back as far as you can. Now, as the eye can get right down to the bottom, but as I say, I want you to go down as far as you can go so you can start to feel those thighs burning. And the idea is you go down around about this speed, so it's like 1, 2, you feel it burning, and then you come back up. Go to almost to the point of no return. So what I mean by that is go to the point when you feel it's really challenged the body, because if you can't get back up, worst thing you should do is you sit down and you're back on your bum. Okay, so remember, if you don't challenge yourself, then the body won't change. So if you make this easy, then easy is going to make it pointless for you. So that's the first part of it. Next one is your body's up nice and high. You're going to go down into that press up position. Now, I fell straight into it. You don't need to do that. You can just bring yourself down gradually into that press up position. Okay, so the first and the easiest press up is going to be the hip press up. You push yourselves up and you remember your arms are down by your side and just copy the position that is on this. If you want to make it harder, go from the hips. If you make it this more challenging, go from the toes. But I'd say make sure you feel the challenge on this workout. The last part of the workout, you bring up the body up nice and high, brace the abdominals, you're in a bit of a core plank position, one leg up high, one leg up low, and then you're going to repeat the pattern as one leg changes for the other one, called a mountain climber. Now, as I say, at this most challenging, you're nice and quick and as fast as you can, and bring the leg up as high as possible. If you make it a little bit easier, then you just slow it down. So one leg is down at each point. So if one foot is moving, the other one is still on the floor. One leg moves, the other one's still on the floor. But bring it as quick as you can. If you make it at its top, and the most challenging rate is literally feet off the floor, in the air, both at the same time. Okay, so that section of the workout, what you're doing is 6 to 8 reps with the challenge on leaning back. Okay, make sure it's 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down. With the press ups, what we're looking for is around 20 to 30 press ups. Make sure when you get into that last lot of the press ups, they're really challenging. And then the final bit is literally going to be a 30-second buzz of the mountain climber. When you've done that, you take a rest for a minute 30 seconds. Get yourself some water, make sure you cool down gradually. Don't just stop, cool and gradually move around. Then you're going to repeat that pattern, and you're going to do that 3 times. Now, if you want to make it a bit more challenging, make sure you do 8 reps. If you want to make it challenging there, do more reps from the press ups. If you want to make it more challenging with the last bit, you increase the amount of time. Set it on your clock and make sure you push yourself to that to get yourself the best workout that you can. Remember, we don't get changed from doing easy stuff. Make sure you focus on what you want and push yourself as hard as you can, and then rest literally at the end of the workout. Okay, so that's the first part of the next workout. Okay, so you've done the main body of the workout. Remember, if you want more from the workouts, all you need to do is you need to increase the amount of sets that you do. If you do 3 minimum, okay, but if you do 4 or 5, that's great. But make sure, obviously, you keep the reps consistent as you can throughout there to really make sure you get that heart rate up and those muscles burning. So, last part and then finisher part. This is going to be a real kind of muscle and thigh kind of burner to get you finished off. Okay, so this is going to be the squat to lunge. Okay, so it really does burn, but it really does get some sculpting, some changes in that body. So this is what it looks like. So we start ourselves down in this squat position. So we did this one before. It's great because if we're doing it indoors or inside, it's not going to create kind of a lot of kind of noise or movement, but it really gets our legs to work. My legs are starting to burn already just by staying in this position, and you should know that too. So maybe you're going to get yourself nice and low, and you're going to get this little squatted position here. And you're going to start off with some bouncing. Okay, you're going to count, or you're going to put on your clock 15 seconds of bouncing. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3. Make sure you can see your timer so you push it. And then so you do 15 seconds, what you're going to do, you're going to straight into a lunge. So you go straight into a lunge from the side. Remember, your back's nice and straight, your legs are down into 90 degrees, it's up there, and your legs are up. Hands on your hips to keep it nice and strong. Don't lean forward, because it takes it off here, but it'll put it on here, and it won't get any bum working. Then when you've done that for 15 seconds, you're going to bring yourself back up, and you do 15 seconds of bouncing again. My thighs are really starting to burn now. So when you've done 15 more seconds on here, put your hands on your hips, your thighs, you're going to go around, get into the lunge here, back nice and straight, and you're going to hold this for 15 seconds. As soon as you've done that, you go back to the front, you come nice and high, and you bring in a little bit of runs on the spot. Okay, remember, it's only light treading. So literally, you're not putting a lot of weight on the floor, you just get the body to move, and this really, what it's going to do is help flush out the lactic acid buildup that you're going to get into your thighs. So, for that finisher, remember, it's all going to be about PMA. This is truly going to be about mental kind of strength, because your thighs, when they get into this kind of position, they burn it with lactic acid, and they literally just want to stop doing the action. But the more we hold on it, the longer we do it, and the body will get much stronger, much fitter, and we'll get much slimmer. So remember, with this one, it's 15 seconds in the middle, on the side, on the other side, and then it's a kind of a 15 to 30 second jog. Then you repeat it again, and then you repeat it again, and you repeat it again and again and again. Now, I want you to try and do it for as long as you can. If you can do 5 sets of it, that's really good. Okay, so let's see how many sets that you can do. And for accountability, if you are taking part in any of these home workouts, message me. Tell me how many sets you did, tell me how you felt about the workout, and let me know that you're doing it, okay? Because obviously I don't know when I'm going to pick these up, and I'm hoping to do a boat workout for you. But as I say, for true accountability, to make sure you're doing this, give me some messages, or at least message the rest of the team, so you know you're going to get some instant feedback from them. Okay, good. So, first part of the workout, remember, focus on that thing, give yourself the reason why, get the finisher done, make sure you cool down, and make sure you stretch out after the workout, and have fun. All right, see you soon.